Hey guys, my name is Emma and welcome to Bookish Fix. I have lashes on today because honestly I just could not be fucked. So for today's video I thought I would do the 25 bookish facts about me. I haven't done this before, I know a lot of people have, so I'm not too sure who originally created the video, but if you know, put it in the comments. I'll add it to the description later on, but yeah, I'll just jump straight into the video. Hope you guys enjoy. So number one, I do not like reading standing up or sitting up. I like laying down. It's the most comfortable position for me to read, and I tend to be more captivated in the book and tend to read a lot more if I am comfortable. Number two, I don't like reading in public. I don't know how people do it. I just get too distracted by everything. It's loud, it's irritating. I need not dead silence, but I need at least, you know, a pretty quiet place to read, because my attention span is just not like some other people's and I can lose focus really easily. Number three, my favorite genre tends to be mystery thriller. I do like a lot of other genres, but I find that mystery thriller is what I will generally go to. It will be the books that I look to buy first, and then I'll go to, you know, YA, contemporaries, stuff like that. Number four, I love bookish merch, but I don't have enough. Not having a job at the moment, it makes it difficult to be able to buy not only books, but merch as well. So I'd rather buy books than buy merch. Number five, I'd love to write a book someday. I know this can sound pretty cliche, but I've always been really into writing, especially as a teen. And you know, I've written poetry, I've written short stories, I did a lot of writing in school, and my favourite was to be creative with what I wrote. And if I could try and do it in a creative way, even if we had a set topic, I always got really high praise from the teachers with my creativity. So it is something that I would like to do eventually, but possibly not anytime soon. Number six, I actually won the TAC writing competition back in school. I think I was in grade 9 when I won. So my teacher pushed me to do it because she loved my writing, and it's actually helped push me into wanting to write a book or, you know, some type of, do writing in some sort of capacity. Number seven, I use bookmarks, but I also do have a habit of folding pages if I don't have a bookmark, and sometimes I just can't be fucked getting up and will just fold my page. Number eight, I always drink tea while I'm reading. Number nine, I'm really indecisive when it comes to picking a book to read. I don't know why this is. I guess there's so many good books. I don't want to pick up a book and then not like it and be like, damn, I should have picked up this one. So I can be quite indecisive when it comes to picking what book to read. Number 10, I don't have a favourite book or series. I have favourites. It's too hard to pick just one. There's ones that I hold really dear for my heart, and there's a lot of new ones that I've just absolutely loved, and it's like, you know, they need to be in my favourite section, which I do have a video about my favorites, my top favorite books, so I'll leave a link in the description and you can check that video if you'd like. Number 11, I tend to borrow from my local library if I can, because they are quite limited in what books they have, before I buy a series or a book. Number 12, the book I've read the most is Harry Potter. I read it multiple times from the time it was published to my teens to even now. Just got a new updated version because my ones are quite old and a bit tattered and ripped. So yeah, that's a book that I always went back to. Even if I just finished the book, I would flip right back to the start of the series and read it all again. I had an issue, a bit obsessed. Number 13, the reason why I got back into reading was because my anxiety. Before that, I was too busy with life and, you know, stupid things as you do as a young adult. So yeah, my anxiety really pushed me back into reading because I was so isolated, because I wasn't leaving my house, and yeah, it's just really helped, and I love that it's gotten me back into, even though anxiety sucks, like, I am glad I've gotten back into reading, so I guess it's a positive in a way. Number 14, maps are everything. Number 15, I don't believe you can ever have too many books. I would love to have, you know, the Belle from Beauty and the Beast library, because seriously, goals. Number 16, I don't annotate or take notes while I read. I find it really annoying, and, you know, that whole concentration thing, yeah, I'll just get too sidetracked and ramble on, and I used to have to do it for school and I didn't like it. I don't like writing in my books. So it's just not for me. I tend to just write my reviews either from the top of my head, or I'll flip back through the book to important bits that I thought, I need to add this into the review, and I generally just do it that way. Number 17, I actually stole my mum's erotica books when I was about 15, and they were quite X-rated. So yeah, I was always really mature for my age, even though, it was a bit, wow. Number 18, I can't read more than one book at a time. I don't know how people do it. I will get confused on the characters and the books, and what if I like one more than the other, and then I don't end up reading one of the books and then pick up something else, and then I'll have too many reviews to write, and it's just too chaotic for me. One at a time, one review at a time, and I'm good. Number 19, I love pretty covers, and that's generally what draws me to a book, if it's got a pretty cover, unless I know a bit about the book before I buy it, or I've seen it on Goodreads or whatever. I'll generally, if I walk into a bookstore, if I find a book that is pretty, I'll end up buying it. Number 20, audiobooks are not for me. I get distracted, which, you should probably know by now, because I've said I get distracted and I've got a short attention span quite a bit throughout this video, but this is me. Number 21, I tend to read faster on my phone, so either on Kindle or iBooks, than I do a physical book. I don't know why this is, but yeah, I've always just seemed to fly through books, no matter how many pages they are, if I'm reading on my phone. Number 22, do not talk to me when I'm reading, because it annoys the absolute fuck out of me. I'm in another world. I don't want to be brought back to reality and to whatever question you're asking me or whatever you want to talk to me about. Just leave me alone. I will take a break eventually and then go for your life. Number 23, I actually prefer paperbacks to hardcovers. I just find paperbacks are more comfortable when you're, picking it up and reading it. And I've always struggled to read comfortably with a hard cover, although I do find hardcovers to be prettier. So I do have both. I do have paperbacks and hardbacks, but in Australia, we don't really have hardbacks. If anything, hardbacks I have to order online, which can be annoying, but if I want to read a book then and there, I will buy the paperback and then eventually buy the hardback. Number 29, I only lend books out to people I trust. I have had many stages in my life where I've lent books to people and I have never gotten them back. Or they've come back and they're ripped and they're tattered, and it's just like, this is not what I gave you. You've destroyed my book, and that annoys the shit out of me. I don't pay money for books for them to be completely destroyed. Number 25, I like reading debut novels, even though they can be either hit or miss. I love discovering new authors and giving, a new author a chance to get their books out there, because I hope one day someone will be able to do that for me. And you never know where people can go, debut novels. Even Cassandra Clare, her first sort of book wasn't that great, and then they got better as they progressed. You will be pleasantly surprised on the people that you will encounter and the different ideas and creativity from someone you've never seen before. Number 26, the only reason I hate living in Australia is because we do not have bookish events. We might occasionally have a launch, but besides that, we don't have book events at all, really. Even though I have anxiety and I haven't really gone, I would like to. And if there was something that was, wow, I need to go to that. I need to see this author, this author, this author, talk to these people, get these books signed, I totally would. And seeing some of the videos on YouTube and stuff of people in America, I do get quite jealous, because we don't have that here. And it's really a shame. Number 27, I really like dark books. No matter what the topic is, whether it's abuse, whether it's mental health, whether it's suicide, whether it's, horror-based, I love it. I really like that dark, twisted sort of stuff. Number 28, I actually love watching book to movie adaptations, even if they're really bad. I just like seeing the story come to life, so I don't really care too much on the quality of the book. Sometimes if I haven't read the book and I'm curious in the movie, I will watch it and then go grab the book straight away, because you just get so much more from books. So even if I watch the movie first, I will still go pick up that book and read it and love it. Number 29, I hate spoilers unless I have no intention to pick up the book whatsoever. I like those juicy details. I like to know what's going to happen or what's happened, or, secrets, lies, all that sort of stuff, even if I have no interest in the book whatsoever. It's just like, ooh. And you know, sometimes if you get those spoilers, you might actually want to read the book, because that has happened to me before. Number 30, I love this community so much, and I'm so glad that I'm starting to get involved with it a little bit more by making this channel. I love Goodreads, have had it for over, I think, a year or two now. The only thing I dislike about the community is the snarkiness and the nastiness that comes when people have different opinions, and you know, just how rude some people can be. But then, you know, that's not the community's fault, that's the individual themselves. And I generally stay away from the drama, but I hate when I am made to look like an idiot because I don't agree with someone else's opinion and they think their opinion is the be all and end all of the book. So besides that really pissing me off, because, you know, even if someone doesn't like a book that I like, that's fair enough. They're entitled to their opinion. But I tend to find if I have a different opinion from someone else, I'll get attacked. Not all the time, but a few times I have, and it's a bit like, can you get a life? There's more to life. Like, yes, I love books. Yes, I love reading, but I'm not going to spend my time arguing with someone on the internet because they want to be a douchebag and, you know, think that they're right when there is no right or wrong when it comes to an opinion, especially on a book. Like, come on, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video for today. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, you know, do your thing, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.